Okay, so yeah, today we're gonna go and try and make an Altar of Death deck. Right now I'm using the Hood, Nova, Iceman, Yondu, Bucky, Carnage, Wolverine, Sabretooth, Warpath, Hobgoblin, Professor X, and She-Hulk. And my main logic behind this is I can throw out Hood on Altar of Death, and I'll get a nice 1/6 demon out of it, and the Hood will die. Since he's -2, that's good. Nova I can pop out late in the game if I need to, or early on if I want the energy. But he'll die and then give everybody +1 power. Iceman and Yondu are both just annoyances to the opponent. Bucky is good to place onto the Altar of Death because Bucky will die, but then the Winter Soldier will pop out and Winter Soldier will stay. Have Carnage in here just in case Altar of Death doesn't pop up and I need to get rid of anybody in here. Wolverine, also good to play on Altar of Death or elsewhere because Wolverine will just go and die and then pop back up. Sabretooth gets returned to your hand, and then you can pop him back out there. Warpath is just for the power. I've got Hobgoblin in here because with all the energy that I can generate off Altar of Death, I can throw out Hobgoblin, make one of their sites -8. I can use Professor X to either lock down the altar or I can lock down another location. And I got She-Hulk in here because with all my extra energy, I can cast her at 6, or there'll be carryover energy, so she'll be even lower. I could throw in an Arnim Zoll. Let's see, where did he go? Yeah, I could throw in the Arnim Zola, instead of one of these other cards, and with as much energy as is being created off Altar of Death, I could then duplicate She-Hulk, or I could be really mean and duplicate Professor X elsewhere, lock down 2 locations. But we're going to leave him out of it for now and just go with it as is. So let's go try out the Altar of Death. I did do a few rounds earlier just to see how it played, but let's see how it goes. Okay. So over here we're going to be swapping. So I don't want to do that. I'm going to hold on to... we'll throw out Yondu and hope I don't place him on the Altar of Death right off the bat. They got their Quinjet, and we got Yondu, and we make them discard their Moon Girl. That's a good knockout there. And not bad, because I don't like having stuff played there to where I get rock shoved into my deck. Okay, so they're throwing the Collector on Site 3, which is Central Park. So I get a bunch of squirrels, and I got an Isis cat that's trying to go and be in my way. Okay, so the squirrels will switch sides, which is fine. Let's see. 3 power I could throw down Sabretooth, I guess. And then I can knock him out with Carnage and get a 0. Oh, okay. Just wiped out all of the 1 cost. Okay, so I guess we're going to play off of the screen over there. My cat's decided to... Okay. Let's see, we've got 4 energy. Kind of want to play out Warpath on Oscorp. So let's see if we can get to... No, that's Wolverine. There we go. On to Oscorp, and I'll kick the cat out. And, hi. How you doing, Isis? Looking in the camera. Okay. Pop out Warpath, since it's a nice big card. And they're going to get either my Goblin or they're going to get my Professor. So that could get interesting. I think I'm going to play the... Let's see, I'm flipping first, so I'm going to play Goblin. Well, it doesn't really matter too much at this point. We'll try and lock it down. Our Oscorp tower. We'll end the turn. So we lock down Oscorp, and we'll see what they do. They're throwing a Hobgoblin over there. I've got this one pretty well locked down. So let's go and pop. I kind of want to put the goblin in the center. And I'm flipping first again, so I can do that. And I still have one energy, so I'm going to place down Iceman. And we'll see what they can come up with. They're playing 2 cards. Goblin's going over, which means that they're going to have something pretty big. Double Dinosaur is big, but not big enough. So, no Altar of Death this game, but we did pull off the victory. And let's go see what I can do about this cat that's trying to be in the way. Want to sit on my lap? You can sit on my lap. Otherwise, I'd go kick you out. Put you out of the room and close the door. Okay. Well, completed mission, so we're going to do that. And I'm going to go put Isis out in the next... out in the hallway. Okay. So now he won't be interrupting. Okay. So let's go try again. And maybe this time we'll get the featured location. Have to wait and see. Okay, we got Carnage and Yondu. I will throw out Yondu. I can always kill him with Carnage if I need to. And we got rid of their She-Hulk. Okay, got the Bifrost, so everything's going to be moving. That kind of means I want to go and... kind of want to hold on to Nova, but I am going to play Wolverine at the moment. They threw out the Bucky Barnes over there pretty quick. And once again, it's not one of our good ones here. Or not one of our Altar of Death ones, so we'll Carnage over here on the left-hand side. I imagine they're doing the same thing on the right over there. Enough said, Bub. And Wolverine pops back out. Yep. They just have Deadpool instead, which I don't have a Deadpool, so otherwise he would be in this deck. And we're no longer moving, so that can be good. Let's pop out Warpath here. Kind of seems like they had a very similar ideas how to get this to work. They've got Moon Girl. Okay. Let's see. I guess I will put Sabretooth here. And they're going to pop out a Dino, is my guess, if they have Moon Girl in this deck. Let's see what they get. Deadpool. 2 Deadpools because of the Moon Girl. And I'm flipping first, so I'm actually going to go and put Professor X here. The reason I'm doing that is because, well, if they kill Deadpool, it doesn't really matter to me. I'm going to pop out She-Hulk. That'll give me a pretty good amount of damage to deal here. And I'm only going to see 1 dinosaur. So, let's see what pops up. Got it. And they just wiped out my 2 big cards. That was not good. Oh well, that happens. I mean, this deck is meant for the altar, so there is that. Okay, so Hobgoblin can be upgraded. Okay, back to try and get an Altar of Death. Maybe we'll see it. maybe we won't. I could get out an early She-Hulk at least. Okay, I'm going to hold on to Hood in case there is an altar. That doesn't lower She-Hulk enough. And there's the altar, so we're going to pop out the Hood. It's going to give me -1 on... So I'll be at 5, and then I'm going to have 4 mana, or 4 energy next turn, which is pretty good. Okay. Oh, I do have 5, so I have enough. So I can pop out She-Hulk here on turn 3. Turn 4, I can throw out a Demon and Sabretooth if I want. So let's throw out... Well, we're not going to go with the... Oh, we can throw out the Demon and Iceman if we wanted to. But having extra energy does not help us. Let's pop out Demon and Sabretooth. So that'll give me a free Sabretooth to play elsewhere. Okay, they took out my She-Hulk. That's not ideal. I got 7 energy I can use this turn. Let's go Professor X. Professor X and Sabretooth over here, and we'll try and lock down our left side location. And maybe I'll get lucky and get a Bucky. Oh, Ghost Rider popped out, but I don't think Ghost Rider can do anything because I have it locked down. Okay, and the opponent retreated, so we win. And they were the ones that snapped, too, so... Yeah, I did make it up to level 51 just in regular play. I was killing some time last night, so... My next run will be up to 60, but, don't really like to do that during the special locations, because those can really mess up my decks and stuff, so... Instead, we just get an Altar of Death playthrough. And we have the Altar of Death right there. Let's... Iceman. Then we'll Yondu next turn. And they're Yonduing this turn, which is going to get rid of my Hobgoblin, which kind of sucks, but it happens. Make one of their cards cost more. And now we're playing from each other's decks, so... I guess I have a Shang-Chi. We're going to put down Yondu and Sabretooth. And we're going to put them in the same location. Sabretooth will come back to my hand as a 0/4. And Yondu will kill one of their cards in their deck. They lose a Magneto. And I'm going to have a lot more energy next turn. And now I just have a 2 energy generator right there. If I want to. Okay, so they have Thor. Let's see, I can do this, which will double up. Let's see. Yeah, we can do that. Do that. And I guess I'm going to get rid of their Warpath on this turn. So they're throwing out Wolverine. It'll just pop up somewhere. At Shuri's lab, it looks like. Okay, so... Yep, Sabretooth comes back as a 0/8. And Carnage becomes an 8 power. And we wiped out their Warpath. Let's see. Scorpion. Does not help me. I don't have to worry about Shang-Chi because I pulled theirs, so that works for me. Let's play Scorpion here. Well, no. Yeah, Scorpion and Sabretooth. And this will give me a ton of energy on turn 5. Let's see what they're popping out. Okay. So can't use Sabretooth as a energy generator. But I do have a Red Skull that I can put here. Thor does not matter too much where I put him. So let's just... I mean, this is going to get huge here. So, like I said, I don't have to worry about the Shang-Chi because I have it. Okay, so they have the demon. Became a pretty big demon. And they've got that location because they had my Bucky. Okay. Let's see. I can play both of these cards just because they're both. This seems more likely to get one. So I guess I'll do this. I'll get at least one of their cards that they play. So I had their leader. I get a She-Hulk. They had my She-Hulk. Mine didn't get doubled because it wasn't played, but it still gave me the win. Okay. Got that. Okay, let me go. Let the cat back in. So he's back in. I got another cat in the bathroom I can see that's playing around with the curtain. Okay. Let's see what this one can do. Oh. What are you doing? Oh. Okay. Nothing I can do this turn, but that is a nice location to have there. I could double up on my She-Hulk if I wanted to. I can also use Nova to get rid of stuff. I'm going to start throwing stuff out. I can't guarantee I'm going to get a Carnage. And we'll see what the last location is. It is not the Altar of Death, so that would not help me out. I kind of want to put Sabretooth there this turn. And then I can play Nova and Carnage next turn. Actually, I don't want to put Sabretooth there. Pearl will pop out Sabretooth and see where he goes. And their Yondu destroyed my Yondu. And my Iceman. That's okay, I still got enough cards that I can work with. And conveniently, I do have the Bucky. Where do I want Bucky to go, though? I'm kind of curious to see how this will play out. I mean, I'm going to get Bucky and Carnage going elsewhere. And I only have 2 cards left here, maybe 3 at the most. I mean, either place that Carnage goes will be fine. And my Carnage gets big because it takes duplicated power.
Enough said, bub.
Okay. So now Nova is not as useful to me because I can't kill it. But if I go and I sit out a turn, I can pop my She-Hulk out for 2, along with my free Sabertooth and maybe even a Warpath. So we're going to skip this turn, and they'll also think I have an Infinite. Okay, Hood does not help me. Let's see. Look around the cat. Killing me here. Okay, a 1-cost She-Hulk. I can throw out all of those guys. My Sabertooth. And then I can throw out a Warpath and a Nova. And it's going to force kick She-Hulk to the rightmost location. I think they're going to Dinosaur me, though. I'm not going to snap. That's the only reason I'm not going to snap is because they're going to Dinosaur me. Got a lot of stuff popping up. Yeah, how big their Dinosaur is. It's 15. I still get the win.
Victory.
Collect those rewards and move on to the next one. Okay. Collect our missions here. And that gives me the 10 cube. 200 more credits, 15 gold, and 200 season pass. Not enough kick me up there. What are the season missions anyway? Complete hard daily missions and win a location with 20 or more power. That doesn't seem to be happening too much, but not with this deck anyway. Okay. So let's go play and see how it goes. Okay, we get to draw a card. And it's the She-Hulk. Looks like Iceman's gonna go there. And make one of their cards cost more. I am kind of excited that they're knocking some cards down to the third. To Series 3 and Series 4 from 5 and 4 respectively. It just kind of works out nicely. Hopefully breathes a little bit of life back in and lets us keep things lively here. Okay, so all cards get played there, so guess I can play Nova and Bucky here. And then we can Warpath next turn, assuming that they don't Cosmo me. Or armor me. That hurts too. That is fine. We can work with that. We can go put Warpath over there. Blizzard there. I'm still... Okay.
Clear for takeoff.
I think my play here is to skip this turn, making She-Hulk a 1-cost, and then Hobgoblin can be played as well.
Squad still a little light.
I think my play is this and this. That seems right. I mean, I'm going to knock their lizard down in power a little bit. Their Ultron's coming out. not enough to take out the center section. And I still lower that size. And I get my warpath back, so that worked out conveniently. Collect those rewards. I don't think I got up to 20 on the center. I did win a snap match, though. Even if I wasn't the one to snap it, it works for me. Okay, so that leaves me with one hard mission and the 20 power one. So, go try take out Moist here. Ouch. At least I don't have to worry about stuff dying quickly. We'll wait and see. Just in case. I don't want to play anything there. We will play Iceman over here. Just so I can make one of their cards cost more. And it's the Altar of Death, so that means I can do this and this. And I think I can cast She-Hulk next turn. And the Demon, possibly. See what their similar idea. Okay. So yes, I can cast She-Hulk. And we can sacrifice Wolverine to the Altar of Death. And we can play a Demon here for this turn. Wait. How much? Oh, I got 3 energy left, so yep, we can Altar of Death and Demon here, and then we'll Hobgoblin in the center next turn. They really filled up that
Enough said, bub.
rightmost location. Or leftmost location. Okay. And they venomed everything there. So I'm going to have a really big venom. Or they're going to have a really big venom, I guess. Okay. So I'm going to go and play Hobgoblin here. And he'll flip on over. And hopefully, oh, I think my Nova got discarded by the first over here. That means stuff is not going well there. That being said, I can... See, I'm flipping first, so... It'll be a 50-50 shot on this. Actually, no. I want to go put Professor X here. Okay, that was a mistake. They were playing a null death one. Which, you know, works really well on the altar, so can't fault them for that. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, so we got the raft over there. These will pop out Iceman. They popped out Deadpool. I'm going to pop out Nova. No. Wolverine this turn. I'll get Nova and maybe something else. Hopefully Carnage. I don't like having Bucky stock, but that 6-cost card will come in handy, so... Especially if I get it first. I got Dr. Doom. For free. So they're going to win the raft. They don't have much problems with that. That sucked big time. I think that's just a straight retreat. I mean, they get an Abomination and all my cards get nuked to 3 power. A lot of randomness there, and it wasn't even an Altar of Death, so... Okay. And we can't play there, so that's fun. I guess I will wait and see what happens on the next turn. Okay, so let's see what happens on the next one. Wow, they are kind of killing me on this one. Okay, let's go Hood here, Yondu here. Oh, he was able to kill his Deadpool, so good for him. She-Hulk there, but I want Nova and the Demon. And I will leave Bucky where he's at. Okay, so he's planning on killing his Deadpool again.
Clear for takeoff.
Not Carnage, so that's not ideal. How do I want to do this? I think I almost have to do that. Because I don't have any way of actually getting... Oh, crap. Well, that's just a reason. Oh, wait. Oh, I guess I should have waited for the flip, because my guy would have gone over there. And I guess that's why you wait for the flip, right? Okay. It's okay. We can continue on with this. See what pops up this time. Oh, we got the Altar of Death. Great for the Hood. We got our 1/6 Demon. I can pop a Demon out here. Yondu over here. We're going to save Nova. Okay. So the first, wow, it's a lot of death going on there. We're going to sacrifice Bucky over here. We'll sacrifice Sabretooth. Okay, so that should get me the altar. And they're sacrificing their death block. Okay, and I've got 8 energy on turn. This turn, so we're gonna pop out Iceman, Sabretooth, Professor X, and Nova. Nova will die, but is going to give everybody else +1 power. So Iceman dies. I get Vormir, because they're not contesting me. And Nova dies. Everybody gets +1. I think I can snap on that. I can play Wolverine just to... Well, nope, I don't want to play Wolverine there. We'll hold on to Wolverine at the moment. See what happens. Okay, so they're waving. Wave dies. Carnage also dies. Weird play. I think I just hold. Yeah, there wasn't really a whole lot they could do on that one. You know, once I locked down, once I got Altar of Death and locked down Vormir, that basically left them with Atlantis to play on, unless they had something like a Bucky over here. But even then, their Winter Soldier wouldn't be as big as my Winter Soldier. So there we go. That one seemed to go well. Yep, I haven't gotten a chance to look at it, but looks like was it MODOK is going to be for the next season or something like that for the February season. So I'll have to wait and see. I'm going to hold on to Hood for the moment. Iceman made my Warpath too big. Okay, +5 power means that I can play the Hood there, and he'll at least be positive. But since I don't even have any 3-cost cards at the moment, I might as well just wait and see what happens. And we get Machine World, so whoop-de-doo on that one. Can put out... Do I want to do that, or... Let's see. I put out 1, I have 2 left over, making She-Hulk a 4. We can do that. And Rhino destroyed that. I don't have to worry. I'm able to safely play there again. 4 energy means I can pop down She-Hulk. I think next turn I'm going to lock down this location just so they can't play anything. Then the following turn... Okay. I guess they can do that. Let's see where this comes up. It's 11. I don't like that. This is the final turn, though. Let's see. If I do Wolverine, Nova, I can pop the Demon over here. And then I can play Carnage here. Not in that order. I want Nova to be just before. Okay. I think everything's right now. Wolverine will die. After getting Nova's power, these guys will go up +2. Won't get me that location. This is a 6. Okay, let's take the risk and see what happens. They're Black Pantherine. Okay, so we got Nova. Nova's gonna die and make Carnage a little bit bigger, but not big enough. Lose by 2 in the center. That Shang-Chi really hurt my She-Hulk. Okay, still at 51, so we're still okay. Plus, I'm not playing the leveling deck, so that's fine too. Okay, so we got Altar of Death right off the bat, so Pop out Hood. Ongoing effects are doubled, so that'll be good for Warpath. Pop out Warpath. And just hope don't see Shang-Chi again. I have a lot of energy next turn, which is fine. Okay, so I want... Well, don't quite have enough energy to pull this off, but let's go... do this, and then next turn I can do Yondu. Actually, let's do Yondu Nova. Next turn I will do Bucky and Carnage.
Avengers! Assemble.
Yep, they got a Lockjaw out there. Okay, Bucky and Carnage. I'll get the fill up on this location, which gives me an onslaught. That gives me a lot of stuff here. Turn 5. I think I just locked down the... Well, no. I cannot lock down the altar. What I can do, since I'm flipping first, is lock down the center location. And massively add power. Yep, that's right. Pull stuff down onto the altar, it's fine. You're not going to get up to... Well, snap. That's what they say. And I think, just to be safe, I'm going to use Hobgoblin instead. And the Demon. Let's see what they do. Hobgoblin will pop over as long as they don't have 4 cards on the raft. And then the Demon will fill that up. They didn't even have to use She-Hulk. Okay, they decide to retreat. That is probably the wise option. Okay, we got the win location with power there. 20 or more power. Oh, I can definitely Yondu somewhere. Just disrupt them a little bit. Sensing an ongoing deck, but we shall see. Okay, I don't really want to play down Bucky and Nova yet. I just want to see what this last location is. That hurts a little bit. And they pulled my professor out, which is probably going to give us a tie there. That means if I'm going to win over here, I do need to get Nova to die. We'll end the turn. Okay. Seems like my She-Hulk can come out. think I can actually put out Warpath, and he'll be tied. See, I got the Carnage, though. That's a backup plan I could use. Don't want to do that. I think I do. Even though it'll mean that Warpath won't be 9. I could take over this section here. So we put down Nova. Let's see, nope. We want Bucky to die first, since we're using Carnage. Bucky. Yeah. Nova. Okay, I'm only gonna get 1. Okay. There we go. Bucky's out. Nova's out. Carnage comes out. And that'll give me the win on the right location unless I have Claw. Okay. So for this one, I could play, I mean, it's still a 4-5. It does get a lot of extra power. And I still have 2 energy left. I think putting Wolverine out. We can block up one of these locations, I think. They'll be safe. We'll go with that. Let's see what they play. They Cosmode. And they Killmongered, which can hurt a little bit, but they Cosmode before their Silver Surfer, so that kind of worked out well. Otherwise, they may have won because their Brood would have gone up. Brood's a 3. Their Cosmo would have gone up by 3, which, well, they tried to make their Cosmo go up. There's no way for Silver Surfer on that play to go up. And Bishop would have gone up by 3. So it would have made him 9. So he would have gotten doubled. That might have given him the win on this side, too. So yeah, if they would have played it in reverse, I think they would have won. How you doing, Cat? Why don't you lay down? Okay, try playing another round here. You gonna try to nip my hand? Okay. Guess we put Yondu out. Get rid of one of their cards. They do that. We do that. Unfortunately, I missed what I got rid of. Okay, we got Mojo World, which is not ideal. We're going to put out Bucky here. No, we're not going to put Bucky out. We're just going to wait. Why are you playing with the keys? Okay. So that doesn't really work too well. After turn 3. Ow, get your claw out of my hand. Okay, so we'll start building up this way. I'm going to get to draw 2 cards. I probably should have played Iceman on this side. But having a cat claw on my thumb distracted me a little bit. Okay, so everything's getting shuffled in. Maybe it's going to get shuffled in. It's thinking. Maybe they should fix the Tillin. It always seems to get stuck. Okay. They waved. Let's play a little risky. We'll lock in a location for 130. They get 2 cards. I think we're still in a good position. Let's see. That does mean I can play Hood here. But do I want to? If I get Carnage on the next turn, I would get 2, 4, 6. Another 6. That would get me up to the 12. Buddy. Okay, so at 5, I can put down Sabretooth and Wolverine over here. Let's see what they play. Okay, so I did not get the Carnage, so I guess we play She-Hulk and see what they play. They're playing Magneto, which gives them the win. Okay, well, we see the Altar of Death. I mean, it's supposed to be popping up a lot more, but thanks for pulling out my professor.
Opponent snapped.
That definitely kind of sucked. And the professor pulled out. Now we really got to hope for. Oh, we got rid of their Captain Marvel. That's good. Well, Gamma Lab's not really a horrible location for this deck, so let's increase the cost of one of their cards. I guess the only thing would be if they had what's it called Shang-Chi. And after turn 4, we're going to destroy all the cards there. So we're going to pop down that. If we get, let's see, how do we want to play that? If we get Nova, we can help with Sakaar. You might get the Gamma Lab here unless they do have a Shang-Chi. For them to figure out what they're going to do. No. Okay, so they decided to match me on the Gamma Lab. Okay. Turn 4, stuff dies. I'm not quite ready to give in to that yet. If I get my Nova, I can still Nova him. And that would give me the win on Gamma Lab as well. Or at least put me in a position to win. I'd be having 3 more power than him. Be a tough one. Figure out what they're doing. And it timed out. Okay, so I have a 2-cost She-Hulk right now. Which I kind of want to pop here. And then I'll pop Sabretooth over here. And if I need to kill things, I will. But right now, it seems like Nova is my only chance of winning Sakaar, or tying Sakaar. Granted, if they go and they wipe out, well, that still wouldn't put me in a good position, good enough position. Maybe this person needs to wake up because they're going like really, really slow. 3 turns in a row. It's not that hard a decision. I can understand like one waiting here, there, but now you're just force them to retreat. Hey, maybe their game crashed or something, but you never know. Okay, so we got that. Let's pop out Iceman. They're probably they're bleeding. Okay, on turn 4, that's going to transform. I do have Carnage if I need them. Let's see what we get rid of theirs. Their Gambit's gone, so that's good. I like to do that. And on turn 3, we're reshuffling our hands, so let's just do this then. Well, we're going to put out Nova, and we'll see if Carnage comes back. Okay, so we got... I can put out Bucky and the Hood. Their Sif just took out Giganto. I have a feeling they have a Hela deck. There goes my Goblin and their Sword Master. Okay, let's pop out She-Hulk over here. Yeah, I'm still in a decent position. Especially now that Carnage is out. That means I can do this. And this. And this. Everybody's gonna get +1. And everything's coming back, so... Hulk, Giganto's popped over there, and Infinite. Yeah, I was not going to be overcoming that when that happened. Okay, go try again. Okay, I'm getting a random card, which happens to be Onslaught. Okay. Well, let's go make one of their cards cost more. Well, I got Death's Domain, which isn't horrible for this deck. Let's play Wolverine over here. Just for now. No. We'll hold on to Wolverine. I mean, if this happens to be... Okay.
Enough said.
Wolverine pops up. And it popped up on Death's Domain. Okay, so now we got the Altar of Death. Which means I can do some fun stuff here, like Wolverine into Nova. Again, there's 0-cost Sabretooth out there.
Enough said, bub.
And I guess I get the Altar of Death before. Okay, now we got Bucky. We can play Bucky. And nope. Yeah, I can do the Professor because he'll die before, and that'll give me 10 power. Bucky dies. Your Soldier comes out, and Professor X. Okay. I wonder where they're hoping to send Wolverine. Okay. Turn 5. Let's see. Guess I can do this. Let's see. No, I don't want to. I don't want to accidentally carnage my Wolverine over there. He might not come back to the Altar of Death. Yeah, I had no 1 costs. They didn't either, but I guess it gives them a little bit more energy to work with next turn. Okay. I guess they retreated.
Victory.
I was kind of leaning to, let's see, with how much energy as I had, I could have gone Hobgoblin, Sabretooth, and may have had enough for Onslaught or Warpath on that one. I mean, I pretty much had these 2 locations locked down, so that worked. Oh, we got enough to get 200 credits from the season pass. Okay, so back to try and get some more Altar of Death here. And we'll be swapping hands at the start of turn 6. Not necessarily ideal. They're Novaing. Okay, not a bad spot, but
Opponent snapped.
I will Wolverine here. And we'll see if it pops up for turn 3. And they're not going to armor there because, you know. Okay, so I guess I'm going to hood here. Get 2 energy from here. That would let me cast Hobgoblin or Warpath and something else. I don't think I need it though, so we'll just do this. Okay, so now everything in their deck has +2 power, I believe. Okay, so now we got Carnage.
Enough said, bub.
Wolverine's popped onto the Altar of Death, which is good. Okay, so that means I can actually ignore the Mindscape over there. I can actually pop Hobgoblin over there if I want. Well, I guess we can have that happen too.
Enough said, bub.
Okay. Well, the Galactus dies, though. So now we're both stuck there. And we can't actually play anything. He's flipping first. Turn 5, this seems like a good play just to go boom, boom, boom. And if he... Okay. I'll have a lot of mana to work with. A lot of energy. And I guess we just see where everything falls. I can't play Hobgoblin with Professor X. But I did get us up to 12, so we're just going to find out if they... Yeah, they were hoping to leader me into it to get everything, but that did not work. So, we win. That was definitely weird. Altar of Death definitely brings out some weird play styles on this. Okay, so that's going to turn into another location. I'll pop Yondu over there. And their Odin disappeared. -3 power is not ideal. We're going to skip turn 2. And we're going to hope for the Altar of Death to appear. Tinkerer's Workshop. I mean, it's okay. Okay, so let's start building out, I guess. We'll go like this. And if I'm lucky, I get Carnage next turn. If not, then... Well, that was not great. Okay, so... Not ready to put down a Warpath yet and commit to it. Well, actually, yes, I can put down Warpath. I mean, even if I get Carnage, it's not horrible. Why, yes, give me the Carnage. Okay. Yes, in this case, we do this. And then we'll throw Hobgoblin down on the center. I mean, that's actually gonna force them to have to deal with me over here. Nothing to Enchantress. We do that. End the turn, and I mean, they have to deal with me over here, which means they're probably not going to play anything over here, but that'll give them a negative 11. I'm flipping first, so I don't have to worry about Cosmo. Yep, they retreated on that one. Not a bad call on that. Okay, here we go. Maybe we'll hit 40 or 52 with the with our altar deck. Got the Gamma Lab over there. And they got one to play. We got the altar, which I'm kind of leaning towards giving them the Gamma Lab in exchange for the altar. They get one of my cards. Okay, so turn 3, everything dies there. Let's see. Could do Carnage and then Sabretooth. That gives them one extra card there, though. As their collector is going to be turning into it. And I'm only down by 12, which I have a She-Hulk here, too. Could pop Wolverine here. I hope he goes to Murder World. Or I can pop a Warpath over here. Could also pop a Warpath over here and start building. Let's go with this. I mean, I've got the altar pretty well locked down. There's a chance that Wolverine will pop on top of it, which just means we're going to fight over Murder World, which I think I am in a good position to fight for. Depending on what comes up. I'll spend the turn. Okay. Not quite as good of a position to be fighting for. Let's see where Wolverine ends up. Okay, so we got that. Just shy of doing anything useful. They probably think this is locked up. So we can play there. If they don't play anything in the Gamma Lab, then I'll build a She-Hulk and win it. Just waiting to see. Okay, they armored the altar. That could change things up a little bit. And they Cosmoed the altar. Hey, let's see what I need 4 power. Don't think I have a way to win this now with it being armored and tied. I don't have a way of getting anything else. Had a little bit more energy, it could have worked.
Escaped.
But that's what happens sometimes, right? Okay. Okay, I think we get in one more, maybe two. What's wrong, Isis? Okay, we will pop out Iceman, make one of their cards cost more. Teen World. Guess I'll throw Wolverine over here for now. I can always Carnage him. But it's the altar, so I don't have to worry about my other cards. So we're going to go... Just because this makes Carnage bigger, we'll do this.
Enough said, bub.
Okay, so they sacrifice their Sabretooth, which is fine. Only thing I really have to worry about, let's see, turn 5 I'm going to have to play there. I don't want to give them a 1/6 demon. Let's do this and see how many cards they play there.
Enough
See
said,
where Wolverine ends
bub.
up. Okay, that makes it risky to play.
Enough said, bub.
Well, not quite as risky as I thought it was going to be. I think my play is, let's see, one card's getting put there after this turn. We'll do this. And hope they don't fill it up. If they fill it up, then we'll just have to retreat. But if they don't fill it up, then we're in a really good position here. Which they did not, so there we go. And they She-Hulked in Machine World. Got rid of my demon, but I've still got She-Hulk over there. Okay. There isn't any reason for them to play on the Altar of Death, so I'm going to go and put Professor X over there. Well, I guess there's a few reasons to play. They could be playing Nova or something. But they didn't, so that'll lock that down for me. They're really populating that. Okay, that means I win by trickery.
Victory.
Yep, just happened to get the Altar of Death with Professor X. And I got lucky that their She-Hulk got pulled out. Okay, that puts me at 52. That was quite a little bit of a grind there, having to do that with the Altar of Death. It is an interesting location. It'll be interesting to see how it's playing when there's a bunch of decks that aren't really built for it. Because it'll just be a random location. So, thanks for watching and have a good one.